So this is day 2 of the Ghoulified scoreboard. I call it Ghoulified because, you know, everything in it is geared towards being a ghoul. So let's look at this. This is your challenges. You've got daily challenges here. Cork is for Fallout First members. The teddy bears are relatively easy. The Nuka-Colas are relatively easy. Scorched, it goes towards, if you notice, under the weekly category, there is kill 30 Scorch, so 10 Scorch goes towards that. You also got to kill 10 ghouls in this one. Not a big deal. And I have not done anything towards the other larger category, which is Mirelurk limb damage, because I have a character on this account that is basically designed to deal Mirelurk limb damage, and there's location specifically to go do that. So I'm not really worried about it yet. Now, that's Nuka-Cola Cranberry. That'll count as 1 towards my Nuka-Cola finding. Pick up this stuff. Go over here.
You and
go upstairs.
stick together like excess adhesive.
Over here, craft myself a bulk of cork. Turn around and deposit. We'll turn around, go over here, grab out of my food and drink. I should have, yeah, there we go. I need 3 of these. I'm currently underweight, but not by much. Get rid of that, and get rid of that. And that gets rid of those. So we go down here. Double check this again. Nothing there at the moment. Look up here. I'm going to go over to Tyler County and deal with the Scorched there, so I get the Scorched out of the way. And then I'm going to go up here, Cobbleton Farm, and I should be able to get like 5 or 6 of the ghouls out of the way. I haven't got all the circuitry yet, as you notice. I've only got 9 out of 15. And I have only completed 2 of the events while on a team thing. If you notice, this server doesn't have a lot of events going on right now. So I will hopefully get one to pop later on. Or one might even pop as I go over to the Tyler County Fairgrounds, because what likes to happen is the wolf event in the forest likes to occur whenever you're near that location. Primarily, it's the set-off point for it, so it likes to just do it for some reason right there. Go ahead and pull my gun, reload it while I'm thinking about it. Come over here. Get that out of the way. And I know, like, why did you kill him? Well, he's a raider. He deserves it. I'm not going to take over the dirt track, but I can get some extra ghouls here. Get that out of the way. That'll give me 3, 4 ghouls, something like that. So, with that and the others, the other location, I should be able to get 5 out of here, in all honesty. But, you never know with ghouls. It's kind of hit or miss. Sometimes this place will be full of them if nobody's actually claimed it in a while. And sometimes it'll be bare bones and empty. Okay, things to note. At this location, there is a cigarette machine. So whenever you see you need 15 packs of cigarettes, there's that. There's also usually cigarettes or, yeah, right here. And a cigar box. So keep that in mind. Again, I am not taking over this location. I am just looting it as I go because, well, it's kind of what I do. This character does not have a jetpack, see? So I have to... And there's the leader of the pack event that I was telling you about. So let's go ahead and find
Responders,
myself a
priority
team.
alert! Looks like those damn wolves are on the hunt again. Forest Watch has spotted multiple packs, but the Alpha's whereabouts are unknown. I
Let's
repeat,
go that
Alpha's
one there.
location is unknown. We need
Switch
to
over to
find
this
and kill
gun.
that Alpha wolf ASAP. Take out the smaller packs
This
and
is
draw
a
out
quad
that Alpha.
Tesla rifle.
Just
It is
make
the
sure you bring a lot
only
of
gun I
bullets.
would
That
recommend that
big
you
Alpha
only
is a
really
heap
need
of trouble.
one thing on. And if it is anything, just get the quad. The reason being is the quad Tesla rifle allows you to fire 60, I think it's only 60, yeah, 60 rounds, where the normal one only gives you 15. So the quad, because it gives you the extra ammunition, and the Tesla rifle does a lot of damage on its own. It also changes between opponents, so it's good for things like this. Crowd control, basically. And because it chains, you don't have to watch your back quite as badly. Really a good gun, truly. Now I'm going to jump over here to my darling sister's lab. Then I'm going to run across and get the other few that are right there. Should be down this way. Any luck, I'll run into a couple extra ghouls. Be scorched instead.
Payback's a bitch.
Need one out of the 10 that I need and one out of the 30 that I need. Switching back over to the other gun, reloading it. Always remember to reload your gear between encounters. Come up here. Burn this real quick. Now the Wolf Horde event, something you need to know. It gives you a 1-star legendary for each section of it that you complete. So each of the 3 groups will give you 1 legendary. At the end, if you've done them in a timely fashion and the game feels so inclined, it will on occasion give you an extra one. So you might wind up with 4 1-star legendaries. Again, quad is the better of the legendary things to get that are singular. But if you're trying to learn a certain legendary aspect, well, this isn't a bad one to pick up. Event-wise, I mean. Plus it gives you a lot of wolf meat. And if you're doing the event that was asking you to kill canines, it's not a bad one for that either. I mean, there's plenty of dogs at this location. Again, this is the Arn Homestead. I need teddy bears. Don't have any. I need to kill feral ghouls. Don't have any of those. This is another event, by the way, that spawns. If you do this in a timely enough fashion, it will spawn the King of the Horde event, basically. It's another group of wolves that'll be traveling, and if you're fast enough, you can technically get 2 events out of the same swath and get it all taken care of in one push. But remember, again, reload your stuff. Make sure you have plenty of ammunition for what you're going to be using. Mothman cultist up here. That's what those glowing lights are right there. They're prone to the light, so let's give them.
Holy Mothman!
There you go. And as you can tell, it works really well on humans as well as animals. So anything that's in a group. It's kind of my favorite crowd control weapon of all time. So just keep that in mind. Oh man, this server must be a little buggy. And yes, I'm being followed by mole rats that I picked up down there. And since I don't mind about killing the extra guy that's here. That's our boy right there. Get that out of the way. He's the last one. Let's just finish him off with a 45. Get it over with. Alright. Now back to Tyler County Fairgrounds. Get the scorched out of the way. Or kill some along the way.
You! Us!
Suddenly my team events have just been flying by. Let's check our totals. Still need the sodas. Still need the ghouls. But only 2 of them. Need 4 of the sodas. Need 3 of the teddy bears. 7 of the scorched. It's not a big deal. I'll just kill all the scorched here and I'll leave them out. As long as nobody else is already doing it, that is. Okay, that's an interesting glitch. Yeah. On my end, I can see through everything. Some things don't have doors that should. Like right here, there should be a door. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to hop servers. Yeah, that's Maxor. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop servers. See you guys in a bit. Not gonna try that on a when the server is doing that because I can't see anything and I can't really reload the area. I'm not exactly sure what's causing it. It could just be me. It could be the fact that there are 2 people there and the server is glitching out because the other person's so far away that it's just not loading in properly, or I might be on a server that's in desperate need of reset and near death. So we'll just go ahead and jump and see what's going on. Plus it gives the area time to reset by jumping like this. So here we go. I'll just throw down my tent right now. Spin it around. Offload that. Back down here.
You! Us!
Well, he's right. I'm killing them. Alright, let's go over here. Looks like somebody already robbed the vending machine. Let's see. Where are there more silver pads? Oh yeah, center station. Right over here. I'm playing this character, by the way, because he's low level, and I just want to level him up a little bit. Don't remember. I thought there used to be one of those things with a teddy bear, but I guess it's just Mr. Fuzzy's. But I thought there was an atomic bear in here, too. Must be thinking of some other place. Yeah, he was already dead, so didn't hurt him. Like somebody already came through here and cleaned out all the toys. Yeah, probably needed the screws and everything else. Just check up here. Yeah, somebody's been here. They cleaned out everything with their hands. So. I'm being shot at, but I honestly do not know from where. Not that it matters over much. Okay. Funnel cake. Trunk. That's Ansel. That's where he showed on this character's playthrough. There's a teddy bear. That gives me 2. That's what he was shooting at. Let's see. There's Nuka-Cola. There's some empty Nuka-Colas. There's a ribeye and that. Some more cigarettes. A little bit of water. Oh, and yes, the thing that I would recommend doing, no matter what, if you have a character that doesn't have a full inventory and is just basically accumulating plans that you already learned, once you have a second copy of it, if you don't have a second account, or you're not going to bother with transferring it to another account, or you don't have a friend that needs it, by all means, just throw it in your box. Somebody always needs one of the plans, especially the low-level stuff. Because it seems like everybody always is missing at least one of those plans. So, yeah, keep that in mind. And that way you help yourself, because you get a few caps for it. And help your community, because, well, you get a few caps for it. I only need one more event while I'm on a team. I could go do that. I think I will. Let me just go join a team. Need to go to that area anyway to look for another bear. I'll show you a spot that's got 3 bears in it in one location that you should be able to get all 3 if you're lucky. Most people don't even realize they're there. Bad part is you need to be good at disarming traps or have the Lightfoot perk installed, which I don't know if this character
Heads up,
does.
responders. The food processing machines at Mama Dolce's have finally cooled down enough to work again. I've set them up to make cans of stew using the ingredient containers spread around the factory. Well, the machines make a hell of a racket, so you'll probably get some unwanted guests.
Let's see, I don't even think I have Lightfoot on this character. Let's go ahead and fix that. Lightfoot is a agility perk. And what it does is it negates floor traps. So let's go ahead and change out his perk loadout just a minute. Sure, go for it. Love's like a bullet. The exit is always the worst. That's kind of true. Okay, let's go over to Op Sneak. Let's get rid of Goat Legs, and we'll go with Lightfoot. And this does, while sneaking, you never trigger mines or floor-based traps. So, there we go. Okay, again, crowd control. So if you ever need a thing of sugar bombs or a thing of macaroni and cheese, and that's random in there, but those two are pretty standard, then you've also got a thing of Fancy Lads up here. There's usually 2 cans of dog food right here. Good. Those ghouls are an option here as well as everything else. I get to complete that one as well. You have robots to start when you're starting off this event, then you get mole rats during the event, and then the second part is ghouls. And this thing should break down again any minute now. It's usually 2 breakdowns. Now the thing with drugs is, if you're buying drugs, a lot of the times, you can always sell them all. Now, the benefit to doing the Mama Dolce's thing is that this actually is an experience booster that you can get in-game for free. Benefits yourself. It used to give a buff to everybody basically on the server, but that kind of went away. It was a glitch and it wasn't meant to do that, so... Okay. So there are 3 bears here. There's this little rad bear right here. And there are 2 terror bears up there. Now to get them, you have to come in here and not set off the explosives that are in here. And you have to... Good lord. Did I get stuck? There we go. Okay, you have to get to where you can jump up here and grab these little boogers. But that'll give you 3 bears in 1 push. Cool, huh? Now then, let's see what we got left. Just some Nuka-Cola flavors to pick up. So I'm going to jump down to Nuka-Cola on Tour, over here at Nuka World on Tour, basically. And I will buy some from their vendor here, and that'll max out my Nuka-Cola thing. Now, if you have the thing at your camp that generates them over time, that's great. And if you are online long enough for it to do it, that's even better. But in all honesty, I can get these things done, in most cases, if I don't have to change servers, which also affects your time, by the way, in about 17 minutes. And I would rather go ahead and get these things done as fast as humanly possible, so I can go do something else.
Well, hello there. Are you having fun?
Get rid of some of the crap that I'm carrying that's kind of dead weight for me.
Lady G keeps telling me the same fortune. You will pop your next balloon. How does she always know?
This vendor right here, I can offload on her.
What are we gonna do, Pop?
She has a couple plans that this character doesn't have, but I'm not going to buy. Because I've got...
Was that a squirrel?
So few caps on this character. And I'm going to go over here. I'm going to use one of these Nuka-Cola vending machines. Then I'm going to go down and I'm going to select whichever flavor that I want. Now, each flavor does something slightly different. All of them give you rads, except this one right here, which takes them away. I like to take this with me so that I have it instead of rad away. This one gives you the most AP out of any of them, and this one gives you rad resistance. So, Nuka-Cola Orange, Nuka-Cola Dark is technically an alcohol. Regular Nuka-Cola, this one also gives you AP, but it also gives you very few rads. It's also my favorite kind of Nuka-Cola, so, but I'm going to buy the Quantum. So, there we go.
Nothing that a bobby pin and bubble gum won't fix.
I'm going to go over here. Now, Nuka World on Tour also has a complete workbench set. So you can work on whatever you need to work on here. You can get rid of stuff in general out of your inventory and try and make sure everything works the way you want. So it's also just a good place to stop for the day. So I'm going to do that. And I will talk to you guys later, and I hope that you guys enjoy the
I could really go for a ramen
game. Like I
burger
said,
right
this is
about
day
now.
2 for me, so you guys will probably see it on day 3, maybe day 4. I'll talk to you later.